Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are now on live broadcast with Visa Talks. Today, we will do an interview about life during the curfew. So, we will invite a special guest. She's a student and also she is the Ladies Branch Coordinator in Cyprus International Student Association. Nusaiba, are you hearing me?
Yes, I'm with you.
How are you, Nusaiba?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine, and it's really a pleasure to be with you in this live.
My pleasure also.
Thank
First,
you.
first of all, Nusaiba, tell us about yourself.
Okay, I am Nusayb Al Hassan Ahmed Al and I am from Sudan. I am a biomedical electronic engineering at Near East University. Also, I am Ladies Branch Coordinator at International Student Association.
Good to see you, Nusaiba.
Thank you
Uh,
so much.
for sure, you are one of the students who are living under the curfew. Tell us
Yeah.
how it was. It was good or bad experience, and why?
Okay, life during curfew, of course, and quarantine is not easy, but it has two sides. The first side is the good side, which is it allow us to learn a new things. It allow for I'll talk about myself personally. I get to learn a new things to appreciate the small things in my life, which is I did not feel it before even, and also I get the chance to learn online courses regarding my major. And the bad side is for the quarantine, the life is not easy in
Yeah,
quarantine days. Especially everyone now, as you know, that it's closed, shop is closed, and we
yeah,
are
we
also
all know that, Nusaiba.
yeah, and also the library is closed everywhere. As we are student, we need these things, but this is the difficult side, and also the problem like financial problem and these things. But
Yeah,
generally, it's
we will talk about everything. Don't worry. Okay,
yeah,
Nusaiba.
sure.
Since the beginning of the pandemic, what I'm hearing is that the university become much harder, and the teachers are not helping the students. Uh, what do you think about this issue? It's true or not?
Okay, this issue it's true and it's not at the same time. Uh, about the lecturers, we cannot say they are bad and they are not helping the students because this case depends on the lecturer themselves. Some of them they are good and they are trying their best to help the students. They know this difficult time, so they are trying to help as much as they can. And from other side, it's not easy as we are dealing with a new system, online lectures, and we are using a new programs we didn't used to use it before. So
Yeah,
it's not easy. Yeah, it's not easy. And some students are facing problems regarding internet connection. They cannot reach
yeah.
their lecturers. They cannot reach online lectures.
But
So it's not
if they
easy.
didn't reach the lectures, they will give him an extra exam or something, right?
Yeah, they will give. But for example, okay, if you are in the you are watching the lecturer online at the same moment, if you
Yeah.
don't understand anything, you can ask the lecturer at the same time. But if you miss the lecturer, then later on, if you have a question, you cannot ask the lecturer. That time you have to search by yourself.
Okay, I got you. Nusaiba, from your side, if you can rate what the government did during the curfew, from a scale 1 to 10, how much would you give them and why?
Mhm.
Did you hear me?
Yes, yes, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Okay. In this case, I will rate for sure 10 because as you see, the government here in Cyprus, they are doing their best. They are doing a great efforts to eliminate the spread of coronavirus. And but at the same time, actually, the committee are collaborating with the government hand by hand, and they are following the rules. As we see now, you are living in Cyprus, and you know that the government are doing a lot big efforts
Yeah,
to
I
eliminate the
know that.
spread of COVID-19. Yeah. So of course, I will rate 10 out of 10.
Oh, good to hearing this. Okay, Nusaiba, could you tell me how the condition was for the other students during the curfew, like your friends? I mean, economically and socially.
Okay, in this case, I'm not going to talk about myself only or my friend only. I will talk generally about the students who are living here in Cyprus, and
Yeah.
we are a part of International Student Association, and we deal with a lot of cases here in Cyprus, and we saw many students are really suffering. They are facing financial problems. They are facing a big problems with their house owners, and they cannot get money from their families. So there are some students here are really suffering.
Nusayba, I can't hear you now. Can you repeat the last part?
Sorry, I think internet problem. This is one of the problems. Internet problem.
Yeah, for sure. I will ask you about that actually,
Yeah.
but later. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, I told you that as we are a part of Cyprus International Student Association, we deal with many cases here, and they're really in bad conditions. They are facing financial problems. They cannot get survive here in Cyprus. We try this, but of course we cannot reach us.
Uh, could you tell me like how many people are facing these problems that you mentioned? There is a lot of students or what?
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Nusayba, I think we have a problem with the connections. We'll be right back in a few minutes. Sorry guys for the technical problems. Okay, Nusayba, let's continue. You mentioned that there's some students having some problems with financials and stuff. Can you like tell me how much, how many are them, and what's the solution for them? How we can help them?
Okay, there are thousands of students here because the students before this pandemic they used to work. They got their income from working, but after this pandemic, they cannot work. It's really difficult for them to get money or
Nusayba. Nusayba agreeing with me. Nusayba agreeing me.
Yes, yes. I'm sorry for that
Yeah.
technical problem.
No, don't worry. Okay. We all know that you have problems with the internet right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's continue. Uh, Nusayba, if you have a chance to go back to to your home, your country, I mean, would you like to go back and why?
Yes, of course, I would like. If I get the chance to go tomorrow, I will go. Okay, the thing is, every one of us would like to be and prefer to be with their families.
Yeah,
So, of
sure.
course, yeah, so of course, I will go back. It's better
But
to be in these difficult situations with the parents, our family.
okay, but I think the situation here is better than you back home.
Of course, it's better, but even though at the same time, since we are having online lectures, no need to stay out away from our families. If we follow the all the preventive methods, it will be better to be with our families.
Okay, what about the other students, your friends? They would like to
Uh,
go back. They have the chance.
Okay, not only my friends, I've been talking and contacting with ladies branch, GISA ladies branch, and also my friends. Every one of them, they are, some of the students are texting me requesting the way to go back to their countries, and if the government like do anything to allow them to go back to their countries. So I think mostly all the students they would prefer to go back.
I agree with you. From your perspective, the life in North Cyprus will return back normal or what?
The life in North Cyprus is already normally now. As we can see right now, there is no more patients in the intensive care rooms. There is no new discover cases here in North Cyprus. And all this, we can go back to our first point, the government and their great efforts to eliminate the spread of this virus. And also the committee, they collaborate with the government. And we can see now the life, alhamdulillah, in North Cyprus, it's getting better and the life is getting to the
Getting
normal.
better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you have any advice you can give the government here, what do you have or something you can tell them?
Okay. Actually, the thing is not for the government. It's for the committee. Since
Community, yeah.
yeah, since now the life is getting normally, and now we are on going to Eid time, and as the life is going to be normal, like they are going to open the mosques, they are going to open the shops, they are going to open the beaches and everywhere. That's why the committee, they have not to forget that still there is a pandemic in the world, and they have to follow all the preventive methods to not to just like be in the safe side.
Okay, Nusayba. Uh,
Yeah,
Lastly, Nusayba, sorry for this long interview that
it's okay.
we forced to that. Okay, I have one last question.
Yeah, sure.
How is the internet?
It's really bad. Okay. Because
Everyone,
now
everyone in
Russia,
Cyber is telling me now to ask you this question,
yeah.
especially this one about the internet.
Internet, of course, it will be slowly because everyone now in this time are using internet. Like they are doing interview in internet. They are doing watching online lectures in internet. They are doing online courses in internet. So of course there will be pressure in the internet.
Okay, Nusayba, it was a pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, and try to be safe, stay at home and everything.
Thank you so much. And my last
Yeah,
thing is, I hope, inshallah, all the world will be fine and we will forget, it will be from memory, this coronavirus, and we will, our life will be like before, inshallah. I hope so
Insh
soon,
inshallah, it will become better and even better than before.
inshallah.
Inshallah, it was Hussam Smadi, the Jordanian representative. Uh, and that's we reached to our end. And thank you for hearing and seeing this interview. Goodbye.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.